Hi, I'm John Rotellini, and if you're watching this, then you're probably wanting to get to know Candi Luciano and the great folks at Intentionalize a little bit more. Well, let's start off with why people need a brand uplift. Well, in life, everything changes. People evolve, brands evolve, businesses evolve, and sometimes that evolution can be a little tricky. For me, I knew I was at a crossroads where I really liked the branding that I had built over the years, but I knew that it was starting to get stale. It needed some sort of oomph or kind of an infusion of life. And well, even though I like being creative, I like working on advertising and marketing and design, I knew I was too close to things. I couldn't see the forest through the trees that were right in front of me. That's where Candi came up. I had some friends who are also colleagues that spoke very highly of Candi. Not only that, but I got to see Candi in action in an expert keynote that she gave, a presentation about all that she does. Immediately, I knew that Candi was someone that could, well, not only deliver great things, but also understand in ways that I thought that sometimes people had a hard time. You see, I knew for me that I knew what I didn't want. I knew what I didn't like. But when it came to refreshing my brand, uplifting my brand, well, some of the things I knew I wanted were feelings based. And well, my version of larger than life or fun might be totally different than someone else's. But that's one of the things that makes Candi so special. She's able to not only have conversations, but learn your language. I knew that for my colleagues, the folks that I work with at my organization, that over the years, they've gotten to not only learn my language, but I've gotten to learn theirs. And together we've come up with kind of a team language so that some of those harder, more abstract themes like feelings, everyone kind of understands. And that's something that I did not take into account when I first hired Candi, is that, well, just because my colleagues know what I'm talking about doesn't mean people outside of my organization will. And that's something that Candi was a total rock star at. She took the time to learn our language, to learn my language. And along with that, was able to ask questions and have conversations that helped me and my colleagues distill down a brand new brand, so to speak. Well, an uplift of our brand into something new, an evolution that was far greater than what we had initially planned on our own. So you might be wondering, why hire Candi? Well, it's simple. One, Candi's a total rock star and a real sweetheart. She not only makes but takes the time to get to know her clients. And, well, many of them are also friends, and for a great reason. Candi's work's not only exemplary, but her work ethic is second to none. She also cares a lot, and it shows in the work that she does. Go ahead and look at her profile of clients, and not only will you see a lot of great work, but you're also going to see a lot of great testimonials and a lot of people that are not only happy but thrilled to be working with Candi because she is a real treat. Not only is the work great, but she took the time to help me and my colleagues understand better what it was we were trying to do, or what we thought we were trying to do. She helped guide us and explained using really, really great examples why doing things certain ways or certain styles for certain applications is a good idea, a bad idea, or maybe a creative idea. And I can't thank her enough for taking the time to do that, because really that guidance helped me get out of my own way, helped my colleagues understand more of the why we are doing some of the things that we are doing, as well as make some choices on what to do next and in what orders. Because, well, if you're doing a brand uplift or a refresh, or maybe building a brand from scratch, there's a lot of different avenues that can be kind of tricky to go down. But Candi makes it really easy to not only chart those paths, but navigate them as well in a cohesive, rich environment that ends up being, well, a lot of fun too. I've been very, very pleased, blown away even, by the results that I've seen from working with Candi. And she's really been a great, not only navigator and guide, but colleague. Not only is she an expert designer and wickedly creative, but she's also a friend. And I can't thank her enough for being willing to be a part of our team, because when you work with Candi, that's what she is. She becomes a part of your team because she cares about, well, you and what you're doing. And, well, I can't thank her enough for that. So, Candi, you rock. If you're thinking about hiring Candi, working with Candi, you've got questions about Candi, hopefully this answers some of them. It'll be one of the best choices that you make because, well, Candi's one of the best people that you could get to know. See ya.